Real healing is actually about learning how to hold multiple truths. Yes, you were hurt. And yes, there is something inside of you that was unconsciously participating in that pattern. But the victim and villain narrative does not teach that. It just alleviates the discomfort of the cognitive dissonance. Gives your mind a very simple story to cling on to instead of expanding your capacity to hold nuance. So I don't understand why we're not teaching self-sovereignty instead. Why aren't we saying your pain is valid? And there's also a part of you that's seeking love, validation, safety outside of yourself. It's not because you were broken. It's because you were conditioned that way, and not from the abuser, from society. The other person doesn't even need to be a part of the equation. What I'm seeing is even people that move out of that victim villain narrative, they're still outsourcing self-responsibility. They're just doing it in more acceptable ways. Co-regulation, interdependence, needing somebody else to stay regulated or safe or whole. Don't get me wrong, connection isn't the problem. Connection is beautiful and it's human, but when connection replaces sovereignty, you're still not free. Healing isn't about choosing a side, it's about remembering that you were never separate to begin with. I understand that some people don't want to hear that yet. That's okay, they don't need to. The truth always lands when it's meant to. Sometimes people have to keep looping through the same narrative until they realize it's not giving them what they're looking for. But when we tell somebody that happened to you because they were a narcissist, we stop that process. Stop the questioning. And questioning is what opens up consciousness. Somebody isn't ready to hear the deeper truth. That's fine. Let them loop. Keep speaking it anyway. Because eventually, when they're ready, it will land. And that's my perspective about what it means to meet somebody where they are.